Hey EDV, Kathy Maskell here. I bet a lot of you have been like me, just interspersing like prayers as well as just clicking that refresh button on the web browser to try to navigate this strange and highly anxious election week. I had a couple of thoughts about what we could do to stay centered. And one is just, good food is comforting. And in light of all of the increased restrictions and the way that really puts a burden on our local restaurants and businesses, like maybe you can just order takeout tonight or even go out to a restaurant. Like what a fun and helpful way to bless some of our local businesses as well as bring in some of that comfort food, just your favorite meal, your favorite restaurant. Why don't you bless them today or tomorrow? And I was reading Psalm 139 and I wanted to pray this over us as well as take a moment to give us some space to literally breathe and reflect together. We can give God all of our anxious thoughts. And as I do this, I invite you to breathe in deeply. Breathe in God's peace, God's spirit of love for you. And as I read, breathe out deeply. Breathe out from your mouth and breathe out your anxious thoughts. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me and lead me in the way everlasting. Let's breathe in together and breathe out together. God, we trust you that we cast all our anxieties on you and we trust that you care for us. And so give us your peace, Lord. Center us again today. It's going to be so especially comforting and powerful to come together to worship and lift up the name of King Jesus on Sunday. The forecast is looking great, beautiful. And so could you help us and our volunteer setup and tear down teams by registering? So whether you want to sit indoor or outdoors, please register. It's so helpful. Some of you have asked me, how long will we offer in-person worship services? And the answer to that is as long as we possibly can. Of course, in adherence to government recommendations and guidelines, we've gotten pretty good at being able to pivot and to prioritize the gift and the comfort and the power of being able to worship corporately, which is what the people of Jesus have done for thousands of years, while also attending to loving our neighbor and keeping ourselves safe. What I love is that across all of the Mile High Vineyard churches, most of whom have been meeting in person and indoors since June, there has not been a single case of an outbreak of COVID-19 that has been traced to any of our services. And so we'll continue to lean towards safety as well as leaning towards Jesus together. Of course, for those where joining our worship service online is just the better option, we have that. There's our Facebook live stream on our East Denver Vineyard Facebook page. And we've also been able to open up online prayer via Zoom. And you'll see a link to that at the end of each online worship service. And please take advantage of that. There's so many things that we can be praying for each other about. And just even if you feel, gosh, I'd like to be blessed for this coming week, jump on that online prayer room. We'd love to pray for you. All right, well, this election week continues. I can't wait to see all of you either online or in person on Sunday. God bless you.